Do you want to do it this time?
I'm Marcos Ortiz.
I'm Stacy Schroeder. We live in Forest Hills, Queens.
I'm Marcos, she's Stacy.
Yes, and this is Lola, our pride and joy.
Stacy and I went to high school together on Long Island. We're both from the 5 towns, went to Lawrence High School. Throughout high school, we did not know each other at all, actually. Through mutual friends that introduced us, we met.
On the Long Island Railroad, going to the work tour.
Going to a concert, yeah. Stacy actually had short pink hair, which I liked very much, but Stacy doesn't like. So that's why her hair is not short and pink. Stacy's mom liked me back then. When she
and I said I don't want to date Marcos, and she's like, he seems so nice, we should date him. And I was like, no.
Yeah. Stacy went to school upstate New York. I stayed on Long Island for college, and during one summer break, she was back home working with a friend of mine, and he brought her over to my house one day after work, and that's where we kind of
re-met.
And basically, right out of Stacy being done with school, she moved in with me.
Yeah.
At my parents' house.
And then I took my graduation money and bought Lola with it.
And bought Lola with it.
It went by really fast. It's been 5 years, and I feel like no, it did go by fast. So after me searching the apartment every day, you know, and really wanting to get engaged, Marcos actually ended up surprising me, fully surprising me.
My plan was that on the weekend she goes surfing with her dad. So they go super early in the morning. She's out of the house by like 6:15 at the beach, 10 to 7. I called the house. I told her dad, tell Stacy to come outside. Her dad had no idea. I didn't give him a heads up because I figured he might have spoiled it for me at the beach. My whole plan was to have Lola involved in me asking her to, you know, to marry me.
She's obviously
like the center of our world in a way. So my whole plan was, I had this shirt made for Lola saying, "Mom, will you marry my dad?" There's a picture
with their picture.
Stacy comes outside. She's kind of confused, like, "What are you doing here?" Because she obviously I didn't have a car. She sees my brother and sister like in the distance, and she's like, "What are they here for?
Why are Edgar and Christine here?
So
what is Lola wearing? Because she's wearing this pink shirt." Yeah.
So she's wearing this shirt, and Stacy's all confused, and my expectation was that Stacy was going to start crying, but she doesn't, and I was kind of disappointed.
I was freaking out
because she knew what was going on, and I had the ring, and I pulled it out, and
instead of like being normal people, I like sat down on my dad's. What is it?
Stoop steps.
I like sat down on my dad's steps, so Marcos didn't even like get down on one knee because I was already sitting. Yeah. So then he asked me, and he swears I didn't say yes.
So I asked her. She reads the shirt. I ask her, and she says yeah.
I was like yeah,
nonchalantly,
what?
Yeah.
Huh?
And my brother's there, like I don't hear an answer. She did say yes. And the best part of this to me was Stacy's there with the ring on at her dad's house saying, "Oh, I didn't get a manicure, I didn't take a shower today." She had her bathing suit on, dirty hair, no makeup, and she's all complaining about this. And I looked at her stepmom and I go, "Perfect."
Yeah. I mean, just being married, like and having all our friends and family there to celebrate.
Have a memorable day that's like unbelievable.
Yeah, and to in the future have kids.
Yeah,
so we'll
start our life
some
together.
siblings. So one of our preferred wedding venues that we've been thinking about since the beginning is the Bronx Zoo. It's kind of a fun place to be. You can be a kid again. We've both been going to the Bronx Zoo since we were kids.
Her dad loves the zoo, and like, would take her all the time.
We've been with Marcos' nieces.
He loves the idea of the zoo, and like, my nieces love it. They go a lot with their dad. It'd be like an amazing.
It'd be romantic, but really cool and really different. I mean, I've been to a million weddings. I've never been to one at the Bronx Zoo, so I would hope that I could have mine there. Yeah. Ours there. And since there's so many animals there, hopefully they won't mind one more pug showing up for the occasion. I'm just nervous about the day, like little things going wrong. I want to not worry about anything and not have to worry about anything but, you know, showing up, looking pretty, saying yes, and then having like a lot of fun.
I'm nervous about her getting crazy.
I have a little bit of anxiety sometimes.
Let's say I have to have a lot of patience because
Marcos.
Not that I'm expecting her to be what they call a bridezilla, but
I don't think that way. Probably in 50 years we'll be on our, you know, 3rd or 4th pug, and our, you know,
maybe our kids will
have pugs, and maybe our
if they know what's good for them, they'll have pugs. I don't know. My grandparents, unfortunately, all passed away when I was younger, but I see like Stacey's grandparents that are 50+ years married. And it's like
pretty
a nice,
cool.
it's pretty cool like aspect to think that they spent their lives together and kind of like definitely know each other, like
Inside and out.
Inside and out.
If I was a flower growing wild and free, all I'd want is you to be my sweet honeybee. And if I was a tree growing tall and green, all I'd want is you to shade me and be my leaves.